You know, they say that they don't make movies like this anymore. Dramas. Movies where you can't always tell who's the good guy from the bad guy just by looking at the suit he's wearing. Well, they do still make those movies, and sometimes you get to see them first at film festivals. When we saw The Judge, we were moved and we were thrilled, because this is the kind of film we were trying to find for you. A strong script, great performances, and a big emotional impact. If you cry, don't be ashamed. And such a remarkable cast. Leighton Meester, Vincent D'Onofrio, Vera Farmiga, Billy Bob Thornton, the great Robert Duvall, and Mr. Robert Downey Jr. They have all done terrific work in the past in dramas that you might have seen right here at our festival. Robert Downey Jr. was last here in 2005 with Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Robert Duvall was last here with Get Low and The Road in 2009. We are grateful to Sue Kroll and her terrific team at Warner Brothers Pictures and also Warner Brothers Pictures Canada for bringing us The Judge. And I'm grateful to the director of this film for guiding this remarkable group of actors to such affecting performances. He was first here back in 1998 with his film Clay Pigeons. He's also the director of The Wedding Crashers and The Change-Up, and he's here to introduce his film to you tonight. Please join me in welcoming the director of The Judge, Mr. David Dobkin.
Very exciting to be here opening night. I'd like to first thank my family at Warner Brothers for getting behind this movie. It's not the kind of movie that gets made often in Hollywood. Kevin Tsujihara, Greg Silverman, and Sue Kroll, I love you guys, and I thank you very much. You've been amazing every step of the way. Also, the very first person at the studio who believed in the film, Courtney Valenti, who's here tonight. Thank you, Courtney. Few studios have the commitment to tell stories, big or small, the way these people do, and they deserve acknowledgement for that. So please, let's have a round of applause for Warner Brothers. Thank you. Also, Bruce Berman and my friends at Village Roadshow, thank you. Dan Aloni, thank you, you're the best. Thank you for your patience. You cannot have a more confusing director to represent than me. I'm going to do a musical next. It's a Western underwater. And now to tonight. Thank you, Cameron Bailey, Piers Handling, and Michelle Mayhew, and everyone here at Toronto for having us. We are really honored to be here. You know, you go out there and you imagine where you're going to debut your movie and who's going to see it first, and we really wanted to be here. We wanted to be in Toronto. People love movies here. I remember it 16 years ago very well, and this was the right place for this movie, and thank you for having us and giving us this honor. It's a world-class festival. And I think what you guys did was right, so thank you. When it's a world premiere, it's a world premiere, so on the record. Without further ado, some very important people. First and foremost, everything you've heard about her is true. The real superhero in the family, my extraordinary producer who shepherded this film with a rock-steady hand and a pure heart, the mast to which we all tied ourselves during the storm, and every movie is a storm. My confidant and friend, my amazing, unwavering, trailblazing producer, Susan Downey. My other incredible producing partner, a man who is by my side every step of the way, our personal hitman and New York muscle. Nobody knows where the bodies are buried except for Mr. David Gambino. All right. Next, a man who everyone that worked on this movie looked to for his indomitable spirit and commitment, who rose up among some of the world's most infamous actors to deliver a classic, divine, and eloquent performance, Mr. Jeremy Strong. All right. Okay. When you're putting together a cast, there is always that one piece you search for that is unexpected, but brilliantly snaps the whole thing together. The killer, the closer, our personal Evel Knievel, Mr. Dax Shepard.
Oh, that was good. Over-delivered.
Yeah. He's giving me notes on my performance. A legend amongst legends, the master, the heavyweight champion, one of the most revered actors of his generation, and honestly, one of the most beautiful human beings I've ever had the pleasure to work with, Mr. Vincent D'Onofrio.
So sweet, Jesus. Wow.
The next actor entranced us all, like all of us. Always unexpected, every day on set, always exciting, with her immeasurable talent, her grace, and her swagger, her mystical gypsy power, Vera Farmiga. Okay. From page one, there was always only one man I believed could play Hank Palmer. I might have said, we'll see if he likes it or not, but man, if he hadn't said yes, I don't know what we would have done. For his unwavering trust in me in this story, I cannot thank him enough. We really wouldn't be here without him. The magic, the genius, the wildly talented P.T. Barnum of our show, a man with his finger in the socket of inspiration, the wonderfully mad, creative force of nature that is and shall forever be Mr. Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah. You're in for a fun night. It's great to be here. You know, a movie is only as good as its title character, and unfortunately, love you back, buddy. I am not the judge. The movie is about judgment. It's about family. It's about reconciliation. It's about salvation. But it's really about a dad, and the dad has to be a mountain that Hank has to find a way to climb. And so it was all contingent on, if we don't cast the right judge, this movie isn't going to work. Therefore, I promise you we did. This man is a legend amongst legends. Please give a warm welcome for the judge himself, the one and only Robert Duvall.
Enjoy the movie.